Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. We are starting the last question of exercise 1.1, which is question number 7. It involves finding the magnitude of complex numbers which are given in these parts. Okay. A complex number, if we consider that a complex number is z is equals to a plus b iota, where we know that a is the real part, b is the imaginary part, and then for finding its magnitude, the formula is z bar. These bar shows that we are finding the magnitude equals square root of a square plus b square, where a is the real part and b is the imaginary part. We are going to use this formula in these questions to find the magnitude of the given complex numbers. Okay, the first complex number is 11 plus 12 iota. Let it be equal to z, where 11 is the real part and 12 is the imaginary part. Okay, real part and 12 is imaginary part. Now we are going to find z bar. I guess we should call it magnitude of z. So it will be equal to under root real part plus real part plus square plus imaginary part square. So the real part is 11, the square of 11 plus the imaginary part is 12, so the square of 12. It is equal to square root of 121 plus 144, and this is equal to under root 165. So this is our answer. Now moving towards the second part, again we let it equal to z and find its answer by subtracting these two complex numbers the way we have done in question number 1. 2 plus 3 iota minus 2 minus 6 iota. This negative sign has to be multiplied with 2 as well as with 6 iota. So it becomes 2 minus 2 are cancelled and the answer is minus 3 iota. Now we have to find its magnitude. So its magnitude is z bar equals under root a square plus b square. Here a is 0 because it is 0 minus 3 iota. So when this one is, the real part is 0. So under root of 0 square is 0 plus minus 3 whole square. Minus 3 square, it is equal to minus 3 square is 9 and square root of 9 equals to 3. So this is our answer. Now moving towards the third part, which is 2 minus iota into 6 plus 3 iota. Now we'll again let it equal to z and find its value. So it is, we'll multiply 2 with the second complex number and then minus iota with the second complex number as a whole. So it is 2 into 6 plus 3 iota minus iota into 6 plus 3 iota equals, now 2 6 are 12 and 3 into 2 makes 6 iota minus 6 iota and minus 3 into iota makes iota square, and we know that iota square equals minus 1. So we are going to use it in the solution. 12 plus 6 iota and minus 6 iota are cancelled, and then minus 3 into iota square is minus 1. So we get 12 plus 3 equals 15. Now we are going to find its magnitude, and the imaginary part is 0, so we can write it as 0 iota. So now the magnitude of z equals under root a square plus b square, where b is equals to 0 and a equals 15. So under root of 15 square we get 15, because square and square root are cancelled. So the answer is 15. Now the next part is 3 minus 2 iota divided by 2 plus iota. To find its magnitude, we have to first of all rationalize it, and I guess till now you have learned what rationalization means, isn't it? So 3 minus 2 iota divided by 2 plus iota into 2 minus iota whole divided by 2 minus iota. Okay, whenever you see my video, just tell me in the comments if you have understood this rationalization completely. If you have not, then I'll explain it in another video. I'll make another video for you, okay? Okay, now 3 minus 2 iota into 2 minus iota. We are going to multiply these two complex numbers. 3 minus 2 iota into 2 minus iota whole divided by 2 plus iota into 2 minus iota. Now we are again going to use this formula: a square minus b square equals a minus b into a plus b. Now this is a plus b into a minus b, it is equal to a square minus b square. So we are going to use this formula, and in the numerator we have to multiply these two complex numbers. 3 into 2 minus iota minus 2 iota into, sorry, 2 minus iota whole divided by a square minus b square, where a is 2 and b is iota, so 2 square minus iota square. Now in the next step we have to multiply in the numerator. 3 into 2 makes 6, minus 3 iota minus 4 iota, minus into minus. This minus into this minus makes plus, and 2 into iota is iota square. So plus 2 iota square divided by 2 square is 4 and iota square is minus 1. So we get 6 minus minus 3 iota minus 4 iota makes minus 7 iota, plus 2 into minus 1 whole divided by 4 plus 1 equals 6 minus 2 minus minus 7 iota whole divided by 4 plus 1 is 5. 6 minus 2 is 4 minus 7 iota whole divided by 5. We are going to divide this denominator separately on both terms, so it is 4 by 5 minus 7 by 5 iota. This is z. Oh, we have forgotten to let it as z. Okay, let z equals to this fraction that we are given with. Okay, now we have to find its magnitude. To find its magnitude, the formula is square root of a square plus b square, where a is the real part, which is 4 by 5, and b is the imaginary part, which is minus 7 by 5. Now we are going to take their squares. 4 by 5 whole square plus minus 7 by 5 whole square with a square. It is equal to under root of 16 by 25 plus 49 by 25. It is equal to under root of 5, and here we get 65 divided by 25. Now 5 5s are 25, 5 13s are 65, so we get under root 13 by 5 is our answer. Okay, now the last part of the last question of exercise 1.1, which is question number 7 of part and part 5, is under root 3 minus under root of minus 8 into under root 3 plus under root of minus 8. Okay, we have to multiply these two. It is a minus b into a plus b, so we can write it as a square minus b square. This is the formula. A square minus b square equals a minus b into a plus b, where a is under root 3 and b is under root of minus 8. So under root of 3 whole square minus under root of minus 8 whole square. Now we get these square and square roots cancelled, and the answer is 3 minus into minus 8 and 3 plus 8, which is 11. This is z, the complex number z, which again I've forgotten to write. Let z equals this. Okay, now we have to find its magnitude. Magnitude equals under root a square plus b square. Here the a is the real part and b is the imaginary part. Real part is 11 and imaginary part is 0 because it's non-existent. So under root of 11 square plus 0 square is 0 already. So square and square root are cancelled, and the answer is 11. Thank you so much.